what's going on? What's going on? Music Coffee Hour. We're amped up. It's Friday. It's Friday morning. Let's go. I'm sure you got work or some stuff going on. Let's get to it. Or whatever morning this gets posted, get amped. But find a song. Find some music. Find whatever gets you going and that you love for the morning and get amped up, because life's more than just what it feels like today. Talk about it. Be real. Let's figure it out. So today we're getting amped up and we're checking out some new stuff. I know nothing about this. Nothing. Just came up on my YouTube, and that's typically where the best stuff kind of comes. So we got Stereosity is the group name, and the song is Sonata in C#. I'm pretty sure that's a coding joke or something to do with coding that I don't get. I checked out some of the comments. Know nothing about the music except it looks sick. It looks like it's gonna be some math rocky type vibe. So let's just check it out, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got cooking here in new music math rocky YouTube land. Woo! Oh yeah, proggy math rock, that Sean vibe, that bam 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 bam, the 1 2 3 4, dun 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 dun. Probably a 5 feel because we're skipping back into the 1 2 3 4 hits. Here we go. A dark glass bass. Are we seeing one in person? 6-string dark glass bass. The tappy riffs. This is gonna go way too hard. Let me try not to yap too much. YouTube breaking. Free. We got the hits, we got the lead, kind of twangly, spankly, tappy melody thing happening, and that's the vibe. It's math rocky, it's proggy, let's keep it boofing. Oh no, dude, the game just changed. I was expecting instrumental. Oh, spooky female vocals on top too. Whoa, dude, like this is sick. We got the guy playing a telly. We got the long pants, mathy feels, the black and white video with the instruments being all dark colors. Everything about this is hitting and about to hit. It's got the mix on point. Drums punching you in the face. Bass, especially with that dark glass bass, the tone, the 6-string, the low note choices, punching you in the face, moving fast. Bam, 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 ba-dun, dun, dun, ba-dun, dun, dun, ba-dun, dun, dun, ba-dun, dun, dun. Easy to understand musically while being complex and a lot. The hits are all right on like quarter note downbeats. You feel it. This is a proggy band. This is a band that loves Chan and Covet, and yeah, I'm fully in. Expensive, really good sounding instruments. Always blown away by the YouTube finds. Now let's get into where the vocals blow me away, because that's bound to happen, isn't it? Here we go. Shout out Evans. I know this band loves Covet. And what's the other one? I don't remember, but the ones where Forrest plays in, because he's playing an Evans bass drum head, a blacked out Evans kick drum head with the logo slightly twisted to the side, but not the same way Forrest does. So I not to pull influence, but yeah, let's go. Dude, the bass is kind of leading this for me. That dark glass tone, 6-string, holding it all together. We got the drums centered, the bass centered, and the bass is the thing that's like fully carrying our frequencies while everything else can move around it. So you can have crazy drums, crazy guitars, sick vocals, but the bass is holding us in place. I like the musical element that the guitars switch when we get to the singing and the verse. We switch over so that the darker, more saturated, distorted Obviously the guy playing the tele guitar, his voice takes over a melody and a lead so that she can sing and play some more chords, easy stuff over the verses where she has to sing. Bro, give my man a throne. What is this? They just said, sit on that fucking concrete block, buddy. Here you go. Classic. Get fucked, loser. I love that. The vocals are very haunting. I don't know, not quite haunting, but scary comforting is what we'll go with. It's like a hug from your aunt that smokes too many cigarettes but like still feels good because somebody in the family died, something like that. I don't know, but it's interesting. We're definitely playing in a more suspended, I don't know, some kind of odd key that allows for a kind of minor dark vocal to lead it, but keeps everything still sounding bright, mathy, Midwesty in our guitar melodies. My theory nerds can help me out with that. I gotta practice. Look at my man using the either an Evans Black Dot heads or he's using all the quiet stuff for the video. That's a really cool moment. Very La Dispute-y. You can hear influences everywhere, man. I love this generation of music that's gonna come out right with AI. Sorry, it's getting me a little weird, a little choked up talking about it, because it's like, dude, these are the kids that grew up with all the music we listen to, and we're all afraid of AI music, but they're gonna take that shit and run and gather all the influences, math rocky, La Dispute, because we got this screamy bit and we got this harder bit in the middle, right back into soft, melancholy vocals that make you a little bit sad. It's like exactly what a generation of people who don't know what the fuck to feel want and need to hear, dude. We're pissed off and we don't know the answer, and it makes us sad at times, and especially for the dudes, because this is what your brain does, but for everybody, when you get so much emotion and you don't know what to do with it and you're sad and everything's fucked, but like, and you need money and the world sucks and people are getting bombed and everything, but you get sad about it, but you have no way to fix it all, so you get angry about it and you push and you find outlets, and we're human beings, so we make it happen and we step forward. Yep, I get all of this from a weird little Midwest emo song, because that's what music means. Let's run that moment back. Also musically, the syncopated scream accents, matching all the hits of the pattern of the drums, plus how the actual notes and sonics function is pretty tough. Yeah, plus that's how they hit into the big chorus. The note pass off of one final scream accent into her, maybe a key change, slightly lower down vibe of tone, where we have this bridge, bam, 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 bum, boom, that tweedy open guitar sound that you've heard a million times, so you can say that influence from anywhere. And that leads us into dum. Big hit, big chorus, open halftime he feels. Where is all this music hiding? It's hiding in your YouTube recommended when you get to looking and stop watching brain rot. Y'all hear that dark glass bass slapping in there? You see my man using his thumb, and there's a sound to dark glass. I don't know. Something to be said about it. If I could afford that bass, I would get it for the studio and for my own playing. That's a sound. Watch. Right there. Right there. He swaps into the slide, and we take a bit of a bass focus into a kind of a punchy bit. Not to be mean in any way, but I've heard the telly that's distorted before. I've heard the super clean Fluence pickups, double Fishman, blah, 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 blah. You don't hear that dark glass sound much in this kind of band, this soundscape. And I like when people are swapping out the instrumentation a bit and making it sound a little different, but in their genre. Because music and mixing is so clean now, that's the kind of differences you hear. The dark glass punchy bass in the Midwest song to hold everything together around the spingle spangly, tweety, lot of notes in a fun way, mathy thing is sick. I'm back. Sorry about that. I broke the camera showing you about the twinkle twangles, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going. This is really good. Triple it. Give us a different kind of end to the second chorus. The lead is back into the tipple tapples, spingle spangles that we got at the very start. And it's got to be said about the guitar players having enough vibe and practice to go back and forth like this, because they're going back and forth between the hard moments where she's singing, so she's playing more chords, which, you know, Fluence pickups, she can swap over and have that more distorted sound as well. And the telly with the distorted sound over to these moments where we're going to go to stupid clean on her guitar so she can tip tap, and that he'll take all the chorus saturated background moments. Dude, yeah, mathy, it doesn't get as weird as Prague, where they're shifting the time, but they're kind of performing on time. No shifting, but they're showing what goes in that amount of time. So I wasn't expecting that. We have the triple to end the chorus, and then we're kind of going into this 5 and 7 feel, something like that. One of the 5 Yeah, 5 and then 7, I think, which gives you 12 notes, so it's groupings of triplets overall. Yes, something like that. Math, exactly why they call it math rock. And then the drummer just goes into keeping thing 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and everything kind of falls into place, so you feel all the different things. He keeps the backing time, the bass keeps punching you, drum, bang, bang, bang. The rhythm / telly guitar keeps, you know, time and playing what they need to, while she takes her focal point of doing tip tappies in 5s and 7s, which you just count your fingers, I think. I don't know, but again, another influence. And this one hits close to home, because this kind of thing I think we started seeing when Sweet Pill started doing the dual kind of tap moments. I'm sure tons of bands have done it, but I get that vibe with that. Now we're going into the harmonic guitar tapping moments where they both do the tappy bits in different ways. Very Chan-like riff though. Music's so funny, man, because you take that and you just add a shit ton of saturation, and you make the last thing a pitch harmonic, and you switch the dude from going dun 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 to also going and playing on like a China cymbal, and it's just a metal song. Like, I love music for that, dude. It's two entirely different things and genres just based on the tones and how we're playing the same notes. I'm telling you, man, could just as easily be a hard metal song. Also, definitely Sweet Pill inspired. Just listen to those note choices if you know Sweet Pill. It's not stealing. It's just like we all listened to that album fuckload in the last while before the song was made, and you hear her kind of do those vocal inspired things right with the dual harmonic tapping. All right, back into this Hemiola thing. A little drum fill, the screamy bits. Hell yeah. Someone is not right, dealing with the prior trauma, keeping yourself up at night, dancing on a grave of lovers, brokers, poison all our lives. If we fall asleep together, promise me we'll stay alive. I gotta say it, I love that imperfection, dude. Nobody cut that vocal to be perfectly in time. It's hard to do that in time, and they could have cut it so the accent's nailed perfectly in time there on the longer extended phrase in the end, all the way up to the long scream, but they didn't, man. Let it be music. He's not gonna nail that shit live every time with love, my friend, because nobody would. We're all human, and that's a hard-ass part. So let it be like that in the recorded part. I don't know. Or record a bunch till it's perfect, but either way it works, and doing your art how you're gonna do it is sick. I like that detail. Now we're going into a different triplet 4/3 kind of feel based on that sick bass fill. Thank you, Dark Glass Bass, and this ripping bass player. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we're changing to 6/8, and he makes you feel that the like hard 1 and 3 of all those 16th note triplets or whatever you want to call it, triplets in 6/8. Sick. That's it. That's it. They don't even let it ride all the way out. They just cut it. What goofy asses. I love it. That's pretty sick. And this is going to be their debut album. You can hear all their influences. They spent a lot of time. They got some shmoney for all their instruments. They got a style. This is going to be a sick band. It just got 13/25. Is that today? Hold on. That is today. 11/14/25. Go check out their new debut album. Literally comes out today. We'll have to go check more out. Look at that, dude. This came out 12 days ago. Their debut album came out today. Go check it out, man. I love my YouTube for sometimes giving me some great new songs. That's a great band, dude. That was an amazing song. All the influences come together perfectly. The mix is on point. The guitar players switch parts where they need to, switch a lead, so to speak. I wasn't even expecting vocals. It seemed like it was going to be instrumentals, and it came in with like a lovely vocal tone. Female singer doing their thing, lower tone, lovely note choices, really skilled musicians, the kind of classic math rock thingy, but also having that La Dispute plus some other influences with the screamy bits. Really good, dude. I always go with what the brain says. I don't got no chart, but that's a 9 out of 10 right there, dude. That's a banger. I'm very excited to go listen to this debut album, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Go check them out. This is Stereosity, and it was a really good song to find and check out, man. That's our music coffee hour. Some new stuff. We didn't really drink much coffee, but that's the vibe. Give me a like, give me a sub, drop me a comment. Tell me what else is banging and new. No AI music. Woo! Peace.